Hello everyone. I am Krystal the Mystic, and today we are back with our 10-minute message series. So, I was shuffling one of my old decks, which are just like messages that I've written on them, like intuitively, and these two fell out. Stand up for yourself. And then we have inspiration, a new love affair, or a business or life change. So, that might resonate for you, where you might need to stand up for yourself in order to either find the inspiration that you've been looking for, or you need to stand up for yourself in order to find a new love connection. That you might be in a complicated relationship right now, and you might need to stand up for yourself in order to welcome something new in, or you need to stand up for yourself in order to create some sort of life change or change in your career. And that's why Spirit brought you to this message today. So let's dial in here and see what else Spirit needs you to know about this or how to make this happen. Whoa. I am asking to connect to my guides, angels, ancestors, archangels, any other higher divine beings, gods, goddesses, and deities to please use me as a channel and messenger for any divine guidance or wisdom that my collective might be needing to hear through me. Please allow me to speak clearly, feel clearly, hear clearly, and know clearly any divine guidance or wisdom that my collective needs today. Thank you so much, Spirit. Alrighty. So, what does my collective need to do in order to stand up for themselves? What does my collective need to do in order to stand up for themselves? Six of Cups. King of Swords. I could have guessed that one. One more, Spirit. What does my collective need to do to stand up for themselves? The Magician. And Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And last not least, the Six of Swords in reversed. Okay, this makes a lot of sense. Because I think that there is justice that's on its way to you. You know, with the Justice card here, I think either you are starting to accept a certain truth that maybe the situation that you're in is not necessarily giving you balance, but you might need to acknowledge your inner child in this moment, or maybe you just need to be a little more compassionate with yourself, because that might be part of the reason why you have trouble standing up for yourself, because that might be an inner child fear or some sort of block that your inner child has never been able to really stand up for themselves. And this might be how you reclaim that in this moment and in this time, and that might help you either connect with your inner child better or honor them, is really what I want to say. Because you need to start speaking up. You might hold your tongue even when you know that you're right. You might wait for the right time because you know it might not be the best, but that doesn't mean other people wait for the right time. So why should you? Because when will that time be? When is the right time to ever address something? And I think that's why this Magician card is here, because this is taking back your power. This is truly standing up for yourself, knowing what you offer, the value in you, and not letting anybody second guess that or make you settle for anything less. You've worked hard to get to this point in your life. You've worked hard to be the person that you are, and you shouldn't let outside circumstances try and change you or mold you into something that doesn't feel right, because that might be why you feel stifled or not right or out of balance, essentially, with this Justice card here on the bottom. Seven of Pentacles in reversed. It's okay to walk away from something if it's not worth the long-term investment. That might be something that's hard for you to accept. That might be something that you haven't exactly accepted yet, and I'm sorry that I just kind of dropped it on you. It's okay to walk away from something, even if you have invested a lot of time into it and you don't see anything growing further. Because that might be the reason why you're not seeing the progress or the healing or the change that you're looking for. Because it might be that you've been boxed in. You're a plant who needs a bigger pot, and there's the bigger pot is somewhere else, but you need to choose to be in there. You need to stand up for yourself and say, hey, I need to be in an environment that helps me grow. I need to be in an environment where I feel safe. I need to be in an environment where I feel loved. All of those things are valid. And I'm pretty sure you're on the brink of making that happen with this inspiration, new love affair, business, or life change, but you have to stand up for yourself in order to make it happen. I think you might be expecting people to see that you're changing little by little and hope that they want to do that with you. But that's not reality. You can't force people to change, and you can't persuade people to change because you're feeling better about it. There's a reason why you are still feeling limited or not fully free or liberated, I want to say. And that's because there is something that's out of balance, and that might either be a truth that you have to accept yourself or about the situation that you're in. Whether that is your job, whether that is your relationship, whether that is having creative blocks with the inspiration here. Or that might just be about a specific situation or connection in your life, and you have hit ahead with it. It's like, I don't know what to do. Neither here nor there feels good. But you can't just keep on keeping on just because that's what you know, because you're still going to feel stuck. So, and letting yourself just constantly think about this and ruminate on it is not going to help either, because we can't think our way out of issues. The King of Swords says we have to communicate. We have to use our voice in order to see resolution happen. Any advice for my collective at this moment in time? This might not be an easy decision. This might not be something that or this might be something that you've already been grieving for a lot longer than you have given yourself the opportunity to recognize. It seems like there is a lot of pain around this situation, and it's not easy to make these kinds of decisions, and they're not going to be so cut and dry like I'm saying them in this video. Everything has nuance to it. There are complications. It's life. But at the end of the day, these conversations can actually bring epiphanies and realizations, and they can bring truth and honesty. And that might be the thing that you can get out of this if you allow yourself to stand up for yourself, because you might be surprised at how that things could end up. Things could be working in a better direction. You might be surprised at the work that could get put into it because of what you have, because you have opened your mind, you have expressed your concerns, and you have not let your emotions get the best of the situation before it can actually affect it. I think you have a lot more people surrounding you that care about you and your well-being than you might let in, and that might be part of the issue too. because I think you have a lot of people who want to cheer you on, who want to help you get to the places that you want to be. And you might not realize that. And you might have been hurt by people in the past that you thought were on your team, were on your side, and maybe you were specifically working with people who let you down or disappointed you, because this talks about either long-term relationships, marriages, contracts. So you could have been working with someone, you could have been married to someone, you could have been in a relationship with somebody that really betrayed you or disappointed you. And that might be something that you're still kind of carrying with you. That might be a part of this grief that you're dealing with here. But Spirit is saying there are certain things in your life that need to be let go, let gone. Because I think you're going to, by staying in this cycle, I think you are doing yourself a disservice, because you are not feeling loved, you are not feeling happy in return, and that's not fair to you. Just because this norm you've accepted and maintained is something that you are comfortable in. But there's much more to come if you do stand up for yourself. Okay? I am sending you lots of love. I hope this message was kind of reassuring, even if it might have been hard to hear at certain points. You're doing the best you can, and give yourself that grace as well. So, I am going to leave your message here. I hope you have a wonderful day and this message finds you well. Okay? Have a lovely day, a lovely week, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.